Oh, if it's half the twin tubers, it's just twin tuber.
Wait,
that was lame.
We're gonna do our makeup and answer your questions and our own questions because we didn't get that many questions. No surprise. What's up? It's me, your girl.
I can't see anything, so if I'm like squinting, rip.
Where did she go? Come back.
She left the building. Shakira
There
is
she
gone.
is. What the frack? Oh my god.
Did it break?
Yes! On the inside.
Do you want a bobby pin? We can like stick a bobby pin up there and like pull it out like one of those pimples.
I don't think it's... Ew. It's not.
I have one of those fuckers like right up here. I don't know if you guys can see. I'll zoom in. Alright, so the first question we have is from Tuesday. And it was, do you believe in good and bad people? I think there are like inherently good people with bad qualities. And the same to be said with bad people. Like there are bad people with good qualities. And there's just some straight up sinister evil people. But honestly, I think there's a balance. There's an even balance in all of it.
Here's a scenario for you. What if somebody had donated $3 million to this, like, you know, like let's say the Cancer Society, and then they went out and they like sold, I don't know, you know, just did something to break the law. Does that make them a bad person because they break the law, or does it make them a good person because
on what law they're breaking?
So let's say that they're smuggling drugs, and all the money they're getting from smuggling their drugs they're donating to charity. They're still technically breaking the law and doing bad, but does that make them good because they're doing more good than bad, or bad because they're also doing bad? You know what I mean?
Short answer, yes or no.
Boo! I mean, it's so...
Zach's over here booing us because we're not entertaining.
I mean, I'm not doing anything.
Lego.
Oh, Paige asked us when we lost our virginity. I lost mine in my senior year.
I lost mine right before I turned 18, and I regret it. Every single day of my life, it was the worst decision ever.
The person or?
The person and the situation and just the overall everything. It was just a negative experience.
Do you have tweezers that I could borrow?
I was gonna pack some, but I was like, yeah, no one's gonna need tweezers.
You're gonna pack something?
Just a weird person.
Yours.
Yeah, weird guy. Whatever. You live and you learn, folks.
Tried to have sex with you in the same bed that I was in with.
Yeah, I was like, homie, no.
Yeah, true. Haley's a long-time homie. She's been through a lot of wild times. None of which she partook in, but she was there for as a bystander.
True.
Just need to clarify that.
I'm too much of a bitch to be involved.
No. Oh my god, that's me though. That was me. How do my eyebrows look, honestly?
Bomb as always.
Yeah, thank you. One time someone told me I had caterpillar eyebrows, so I took duct tape and tried to wax them off.
Yeah, I had the same thing, but I had my mom fix them, and then she fucked up my eyebrows even more.
Oh my god. I cried to my mom trying to rip them off with duct tape. She's like, you need to stop that.
I once bleached my eyebrows, like, blonde with, like, hair dye. Ooh, and then I proceeded to shave them off because I was sad about how they looked. And then I proceeded to try and draw them on with mascara.
Oh my god, I love that about you.
Learn. And then to top that off, this is not a lie, this like 10-year-old girl who I used to go to church with in Texas did the same thing. I was like 14 at the time. 2 weeks later, she shows up to our house with shaved eyebrows because she thought it was cool, and I was like, girl, I didn't choose this life.
This was a mistake.
Yep.
I didn't choose this.
Alright, so the next question we have, it says, how did you choose Harper's name?
We found it on Facebook.
A little too darker.
You're like, it ain't nothing.
What's your favorite makeup palette / favorite beauty guru? That's hard. My favorite palette.
My problem is that I don't keep up with makeup enough to have a favorite palette.
I do.
But I think that I like Morphe palettes.
I have the James Charles palette. My mom bought it for me as a late Christmas present, but I haven't had a chance to dive into it yet, so I can't say that, even if it's like my newest. So I'd have to say right now, Probably my blood sugar palette.
So the next question is worst date experience.
I didn't know it was a date. I thought we were all hanging out as friends. And then all of a sudden he started paying for everything and I was like, whoa, what's going on? And then he held my hand through the movie and I was like, uh-oh.
You're like,
this is a date.
bye.
Uh-oh. And then he kissed me and I was like so much in shock that I didn't say anything. And then they left and I was like, okay, so that's never gonna happen again. And
Yeah.
he tried to hit me up. I was like, homie, I'm so sorry, but I am not interested. I was like, oh no.
You like,
She wasn't ready.
What color should I do? I have an idea of what I want to do, but I'm afraid I'm not gonna execute it well enough that it's gonna look like shit.
my worst date experience. So there's this guy I went all the way to Bangor to like hang, which is like the next town over. It's 45 minutes from where we live, and 10 out of 100 million thousand out of 100 million thousand never would again, ever. It was just awful. He was like kind of stalkery. He tried to like walk from Bangor to Ellsworth, which is 45 minutes away, to come have coffee after our date, and it was just not. It was a time in my life I choose not to ever experience again. It was just... Aspen was not good before she met Zach.
That is the truth.
Haley's like hated her.
Woo, go me.
Y'all are welcome.
See, I was just like, she's my girl, so I can't.
But
let
like,
her go.
let's be real.
Yeah.
You can, you know.
I always told you, like, Aspen, you're being fucking stupid.
I know, but who
I
listens
love you.
to anybody? Like, I don't listen to anybody. I've been with Zach for almost 10 years now, and still don't
almost
listen to him.
10.
It feels like forever, you guys.
Long enough.
He's like, get rid of her. Just
Remember
like,
hanging out in our room, you guys, before you guys were dating and being like, so Aspen, what do you think of Zach?
Haley, what was
The
your
more
worst date
powder, the better.
experience?
To be honest, I haven't had one because I never went on a date until I got with Steven.
Ooh, throwing shade, but also points to Steven.
If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be and why?
Yeah.
It's all kind of like correlates with each other, but like my temper / mood swings / like insecurities about existing as a human being in general.
Why?
And why? Because I have serious mood swings, like just they're outrageous, and my temper when I get mad is just not a person I want to be in life, and general insecurities about existing as a human being. I have a lot of existential thoughts about death and losing my loved ones and afterlife and blah 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 blah, and like honestly apocalypse of the world, because we know that's gonna happen. Let's be real, we're killing our planet, so there's that.
I would change probably my back pain. I'd take not having a bad back any day over anything else having to do with anxiety or anything. Because, like, I've had this pain for so long that it's like, you know, it's like at that point where I just want to be done with it.
Yeah. What about you, Haley?
My height, because
She had
I'm
that one
short.
planned.
I've always wished I could be a little bit taller, because 5'2" sucks.
Hi, baby. What is that? Oh, that's all makeup. You want to say hi to the camera? There we go. Yeah. Look, you can have... She has her own empty palette. Here. And her own puff brush. Alright, so the next question then is... What is something in your 5-year plan?
Probably going back to school, because I dropped out like a stupid face.
What about you, Carla?
I just want my own house.
I would say...
I mean, I'd like us to be farther in our YouTube career.
Yeah,
but
definitely. I want to have taken some editing classes, have an editing computer, have a camera, and be able to sit down and do this like how I want to. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? And I would say about probably 150 pounds.
I'm gonna say 3 balls of yarn worth.
Okay, fair.
My dad also said, why is Karla's dad so awesome that most people feel he is an urban legend? I feel like you're answering your own question. Just 'cause
That's
you're
true.
So awesome.
Yep.
Bethany asked us, what's something you're proud of most when it comes to mental health and how it has changed in the last year? Just that I'm not as, like, depressed as I used to be, honestly. I have a healthier way of, like, dealing with stuff. I don't freak out right away. I try and keep myself calm and collected. I've done a lot of work.
Keep it cool.
On myself.
You're getting there, and that's what matters. Here. I would say mental health for me, I think that I am most proud of knowing my worth when finding the right people to surround myself with. Oh, Becca asked us the question of if we could be any animal, what would we be and why? I would probably be a grizzly bear, honestly. Or like some type of bear, like a black bear would be so nice. I would be a black bear, I think. I just want to eat salmon and berries all day and hibernate and sleep for a couple months and be big and it doesn't matter.
I'd be a fox.
I'd be an elephant.
Those are all the questions I think that we received from people in general. So we wrote down some questions of our own. Highest and lowest points of 2018.
The beginning of 2018 was the worst for me. I got in my accident. I was just dealing with my own depression and shit. And then the better half started in June, after I turned 21, when I met Tyler, and when I started hanging out with you again.
I think my lowest point of 2018, I would have to say
Those in that one.
January and February of 2018 were the lowest points for me, only because they were just periods of really strong loneliness. But I would say that it turned around March, and it got really good when we all moved in together. And honestly, it has been even better since we moved into our own place because it's just been kind of freeing, I suppose, to be able to be on your own with your family. What about you, Haley?
Probably my highest was definitely moving out of the Lemoyne house.
Fair.
That's for sure.
Honestly true.
That was the most crappiest thing of my life.
Very stressful too, I can imagine.
My lowest? Staying in the Lemoyne house would probably be my lowest, but definitely moving out was the biggest thing.
Lowest is Lemoyne House, highest is moving out of Lemoyne House, so that works for itself, honestly. And what do you think your strengths are? Since we all know, like, what we think our faults are.
Honestly, I don't know.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, I have a hard time with that one.
Mine would definitely have to do something with nursing, though.
Yeah.
Because that's where my strength is.
It's like helping people out, you think, when they're like sick and...
Yeah, and that's pretty much what I know best to do.
I would say my strength is being able to tolerate myself.
So hey, what's up? Oh, if you could know about your death, would it change your future, or would you try and change your future yourself?
Do you think you could? Or do you guys think that if you knew about your death, that it would change the outcome of your death, even if you did everything exactly the same? Answer in the comments.
I don't think I would want to know about my death, to be honest with you guys.
I'd kind of want to just be like a surprise.
Yeah, that way it's not like...
Not like, oh, when is it coming? Oh.
Right.
I think I would want to know, only because I feel like I would have more peace of mind with myself and my time on this earth if I knew how long I had. Hi!
I mean, we should probably intern a part of us saying we'll show off our looks at the end then.
Yeah, that's
because if we just, like, turned it off and was like, hey, sorry about that.
We're gonna stop this here because we're all out of questions and originality, so thanks for tuning in. Love you guys. We'll see you guys next week.
He's like, yeah, baby, yeah. And then he'll go up and be like,
Get down low.
Yes, we're doing
Hey, I just wanted to say thank you for watching our video and for supporting us and subscribing and liking and commenting. It means a lot to us. We are really out here trying to do our best and like love what we do, which I do, but it does get frustrating sometimes, and I just wanted to let you guys know that for the past couple weeks I have been beating myself up about not having this uploaded like last week like I wanted to, and I always tell myself that it's only gonna take me a week to edit, you know, an hour-long video because that seems reasonable, but you also have to take into account adding sound effects, getting the sound effects, you know, cutting it down. My phone often, because I'm doing all of this based off of my phone, oftentimes when I'm editing, especially towards the end of like a 20-minute video, when I can condense it all down, if I delete even like a 2-second clip, sometimes it will put me all the way back to the beginning, and then I have to restart, go all the way back to the end, and do what I was originally doing. And honestly, you guys, that gets really, really frustrating super quick. I have like zero patience, but I'm working on it. I just love this, and I love editing, and I love being silly in front of a camera, and honestly, I love, even if it makes you guys laugh like a little bit, like that's just where it is for me. And for Karla too. So I just wanted to say that, you know, I'm gonna try and stick to uploading weekly, but definitely is going to be bi-weekly. Just because I have so many things going on in my life, you guys. I babysit kids 6 out of 7 days of the week. That is no lie. Most times. And, you know, when I'm not, I'm trying to hang out with my boyfriend who I don't see because he works doubles often. I don't know, you know, I feel like I set these standards for myself and I don't achieve them, and then I beat myself up and I'm like, I hate this video. When in reality, you guys, I just stress myself out too much, and I love these videos. I love what we're putting out to you guys. It's not the best quality content, like vision-wise, but like we're pretty fucking funny, so you're welcome. Yeah, pretty much this was just me trying to tell you sorry for being MIA for 2 weeks. Here we are again, Saturday, 10 a.m. What's good? And you guys are pretty much the reason, you know, for my sanity, because I have lost it. It's gone. I lied to you. It's not there. I'm rambling. One more thing I wanted to say was that in the next coming weeks, granted, we have to save up money because, you know, we're broke bitches, but we do want to be doing giveaways for you guys. So we're going to start out small, I think, with like a $25 gift card to, you know, because right now we only have viewers in the local area. So we're going to do a $25 gift card or something and pretty much, you know, go from there. We're trying to build our fan base. So that being said, like, comment, subscribe if you're not already. Share this with whoever if you know, if it made you laugh, if it, you know, pause the video at what the funniest moment is and put that timestamp in the comments and let me know so I know that I'm doing something at least semi-right. Love you guys. Love you guys so much. Sorry that I'm 50. Have a good day.